I learned about the New Orleans mission when God had placed a calling on my life. I want to say it was back in 2010. I felt the need to help. Wasn't sure what or where. I just kept hearing the New Orleans mission in my mind. And then I got involved at my church, and I got word that there was a homeless ministry that was getting started. And next thing you know, met up with David Botner, and he shared with me the vision that God had given him, and I jumped right on it without even thinking. I knew that that's where God wanted me to be. Next thing you know, we got the opportunity to actually do it full time. And he told me one day, he said, I know this is where God wants you. I know God has called you to do this, and he invited me to come here with him. Yeah, as the director of operations, I oversee all the daily operations, the needs of the ministry, whether someone needs a blanket, a bed, intake, all the daily roles, everything, all the volunteers that come through here, I oversee each and every one of them. I make sure everyone gets exactly what they need. Just help out in such a big way. It's hard to even narrow it down to a few sentences of what I do on a daily basis here. It's an amazing thing that God has chosen me to do this, and I just can't think of enough of it. I would describe the mission as a place that helps everyone. Whether you're a drug addict or dealing with alcohol or just a plain and simple homeless issue. Everything from people that are just hungry to hurting. We help everyone. And I think that in itself is the heartbeat. That's what keeps the mission going. And you know, Jesus said that the poor will always be with you. So our job is very big. We always have clients, we always have people that need help. And it's important to remember that that's what we're here for, that we don't steer away from that. Evangelism starts here. We send a team out every week to go out and evangelize and pass out food to people, and to really witness to them and share what God has done in our lives and the truth. You know, it's easy to pass out food, but the difficulty comes when you see a person laying on the sidewalk, and you walk over to them and you pick them up to help them, and then you share what God has done for them, you know, what God can do for them, and how, you know, all it takes is a simple prayer. All it takes is a simple, you know, answer to that calling. The mission currently has 3 discipleship classes. We have one in the morning every morning that each disciple is required to go to. It's just it's a way of just engulfing them into the gospel and just helping them to understand what it's all about. That it's not just about a man that walked the earth, it's about a God who loves us, who cares for us, and who never gave up on us. And then after lunchtime, we have an afternoon discipleship meeting and training where we do our reaching out to each one of our disciples, and then we have another discipleship class beyond that, where we personally, as directors and staff, pick out a few of our own personal disciples, and we witness to them and really help them and train them in the way that we believe that God's leading us to train them. People can get involved by giving of their time, finances, giving everything. Prayer time is important as well. That's most important. I think it's, you know, without prayers, we would not be here today. I mean, in spite of what the media has said, the mission was close to closing down months ago. By people's prayers and their financial support, we have not closed one day. And it's important that people really reach out. I mean, they say if you want to be a missionary, you got to start at home. And here is home for us. We need to start here and help the people that are really hurting here. Because if we do, then what can happen is the people that are here that we're helping, God can transform them and turn them into missionaries that can go to other places. I do what I do because of what God has done in my life. God has taken me, a broken, drug addict, alcoholic, and turned me into a man after his own heart. God has placed a part of his heart inside of mine and has given me the passion to help these people, to really help them see what he's done in my life, and it's all about him. I just want to say that when times seem tough and when everything seems like it's falling apart, God has not left. God is still there, and he still cares about you and he still loves you very much.